Will somebody please cue that fight?
Samurai Pizza Cats.
Oh yeah!
Who do you call when you want some pepperoni?
Samurai Pizza Cats.
Right on!
They're stamping out crime, and you know that ain't baloney. They're Speedy Cerviche, he's the leader of the bunch.
That's right.
A heck of a fighter, makes a heck of a lunch. And little polyester, who's never afraid
That's me.
of going into battle when the bad guys invade. Here's Guido Anchovy, a wild romantic rover. This cat gets down with a love hangover.
Here come the Pizza Cats.
They're so bad, they've got more fur than any turtle ever had.
Stronger than old cheese.
Stronger than old cheese.
Stronger than dirt.
Stronger than dirt.
You step on their tail.
Out of my tail.
And you're gonna get hurt.
Don't hurt me.
Samurai Pizza Cats.
They're fighting crime all over town.
3, 2, 1. Pizza Cats are on the run.
The big cheese is the villain who's lower than low. It's a rotten shame he lives in Little Tokyo. We've got a nasty bad bird and some nasty ninja crows. As soon as someone finds a script, we might begin the show. Sit right back, kick up your feet, and turn the sound up high. And if you want the full effect, go eat a pizza pie.
Samurai Pizza Cats.
As we left our last episode, Big Cheese was happy, even as I narrate a deadly comet approaches and Cheese is a fancy comet buster, which if it saves the town will turn Little Tokyo into Cheeseville, USA. Meanwhile, havoc has broken out in the town as good combats evil for control of whatever may be left. Old scores are settled, and the great battle between Speedy and Bird comes to a climax in what may be their last hurrah. And speaking of hurrah, it's finally part 2!
Stars of Ginsu away! Show yourself! You forget that I too now have your special Ginsu power and can give you a taste of your own medicine. Let me remind you. Take that!
Ginsu power wasn't meant for evil.
That's funny. It feels like it was created just for me.
As the internal battles rage, the city of Little Tokyo fights to stand up to the onslaught of the winds and storms caused by the ever-approaching comet. No home is safe, from the humblest shack to the grandest pillar of the palace.
I don't know who this comet thinks it is, and I don't care, but I will not have it messing up my palace this way! Do something, Daddy! You're the Emperor!
Parade!
Daddy, come on! Get a grip!
Parade!
What a soda cracker.
Oh, Daddy, come on! Cut it out! There's my heart! Coming at ya!
Give me a second, and I'll grind you both to bird burgers.
Who knows? Maybe I'll leave this tiny town and get me a great big new kingdom. I love this thing. Round and round. Come on, Jerry. You want to take a spin in my fancy new flying gizmo plane? It's such fun. Ta-da! Ta-da! Ta-da!
Hey, keep it down up there. I'm trying to work.
I'm just celebrating. We beat those dizzy cats. Whee! Let's take a look at the remnant, shall we? That's us! Ah!
Uh-oh.
Oh, look what those pizza monsters did to my boys. They're so wounded, their wounds are wounded. Hey, isn't it time to stop the comet?
I forgot all about it.
I'll bet you don't feel so superior now, do you, Cap?
To you, good will always be more powerful than evil.
I wouldn't bet my first litter of kitties on it.
I am strong. Just watch. I'm gonna break free right now.
Never! No way! You'll stay my special guest up there until you dry and drop like a prune.
Funny guy.
We'll see, little cat, who'll have the last laugh once and for all before the comet comes. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
I have plenty to say to you, Bird, and you'll listen. Because deep in your not-so-black heart, you know we're no enemies, but good friends.
Bad Bird is a friend to no cat.
Remember all the good times? There were so many. Just think back.
He mocks me.
But in spite of his protest, the memories came flapping by him. The fun they'd shared together, all the tender moments that, until now, lay buried deep inside the scrapbook of Bad Bird's heart.
Yes. I can see now that I've always been fighting in the wrong direction. And now, if only there were time to make up for my dastardly deeds. Too late.
We can keep this comet from destroying the world together. There's nothing we can't do with our powers combined. You are good. You can be a hero.
Yes, my friend. Speedy, I'm coming!
It seems this is the end for me. And I want to tell you things, my friend. In my life, there was not only just the evil you see, I've also felt great love. But I flew, not wanting to bring evil into her life.
Now you're good.
Please, if you meet Carla, tell her I love her. She'll only believe it if she hears it from a cat of great honor like you, Speedy.
Yes, this puppy is coming at us at lightning speed. It's time to act. Activate the Comet Buster. What? What's the matter with you? Cheesy?
I just feel like I've ruined my life. Nobody's ever loved me. Isn't that the truth?
Now. Haven't I stayed by your side all these years, Cheesy?
You're just like a father to me.
What? You're kidding.
You're just trying to make me feel good. I know my real father was nothing but a dirty rat.
Put it behind you and let's face the music and dance. Cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha.
Good Bird. Farewell.
I'm so depressed and scared of the darkness that I don't know if I feel like saving the planet anymore.
Uh-oh. You might not have a choice. That comet is coming at us at lightning speed and there's no time to stop it.
It was true! The comet was racing forward fast! It thrust itself swiftly into the Earth's atmosphere and pointed its nose home to the center of Little Tokyo!
Isn't this the scene where we're supposed to imagine the very worst?
Then let's imagine.
What a nightmare!
I had the same bad dream too, Big Al.
I saw the end.
But it was only the beginning! The weather wasn't the only thing in Little Tokyo spinning out of control!
Okay, what do you want us to do? We've got to think of a way to stop the comet. Big Cheese isn't thinking straight anymore.
What are you talking? I got straight A's at school, Dad. Straight A's! Straight A's! I had my wolf badge in Boy Scouts.
Does he think he can save Little Tokyo by lassoing the comet with a square knot? Big Cheese's brain is melted down to broccoli topping.
Where will I shop if the stores explode?
For Reb!
For red, for red, for red, for red, for red.
Enough, Emperor! You're giving these people false hope in you.
Shame on you, Al. You'd strip away a little boy's faith in his leaders.
Fred!
Oh, Mommy, he's so cute and cuddly. Can I have him, Mommy? Please, can't I take him with us forever? What's shooting out of the top of Emperor Fred's head? Hey, there's a light coming out of the top of your head. I bet it's gonna save the planet.
But the citizens of Little Tokyo were losing their desperate marbles over a useless flashlight beam. But while everyone else was losing theirs, one brave soldier was gaining strength. Speedy felt in his heart that the answer lay deep within the supreme catatonic. He knew now that all of his travels to the catatonic were meant to lead him to this day, to this moment when the creature would open its fangs and release the one and only hope for survival.
Huh? Did I just see the supreme catatonic fly by my window pane? Nah, I just been reading way too many of these comic books.
Hey, look! Look what the cat dragged in!
Speedy's up there trapped in its head.
It's taking off again.
And now that it was too late,
Speedy, come back! Please! Speedy, oh no! Please come back to me!
Polly discovered her great love for Speedy.
It's not fair!
I pray that was not my last glimpse of all my friends. I'd especially like to see Polly again. It's Bad Bird!
It's Good Bird now, thanks to you, Cat. I couldn't just fall down under a rock and leave you by yourself, could I?
Wow! Now that's a reliable partner!
What if Speedy never comes back again? Then I'll never be able to tell him how much I care!
How could you hold all of these feelings inside you for so long?
I was so worried about pizza toppings, I never realized the spice of my inner feelings for him. And now he's headed straight into the deadly comet, and I may never have the chance to tell him how I feel. Oh, to stroke his fuzzy whiskers. I love him so!
I love him too. And I'm also very hungry from all your talk about pizza topping.
Aren't you hungry, Bird?
Nope, I'm saving the world.
I'd cry, but it seems like the animators used up all the tear paint on Polly.
Look, up ahead of us.
Oh yeah, we're staring at the comet. I think it's time to kiss our tails goodbye.
Look at that! The force of the catatonic!
A fish? It's just a fish gun.
It's feeding the fish gun the strength to fight the comet!
If this thing doesn't destroy the comet, then we'll be blown to smithereens. I swear, if we live, I'll fight on the side of good forever.
Look, the ray gun isn't powerful enough. The comet is pushing its way right through the beam. We're all gonna die. Hey, no one asked for a light show. Huh? It's the great warrior I met at Mount Coochie. Why is he here?
Look closely at my face and you will understand its meaning, Pizza Cat. I possess the whiskers of wisdom and the claws of the crow. When we met, you were not ready to know this. It is the secret of the catatonic that you and the bird should come together as one. The time has come for the cat and the noble bird to take action.
At this moment, I feel stronger than ever before in my life, and I know now that I was right to eat all of my vegetables in order to prepare for the efforts of this day.
And this time when the pink potion swirled round Speedy's mighty Ginju sword, he could feel the connection he had to the Supreme Catatonic. And his mighty sword became 2 Ginzu swords to match the dual force of his new catatonic allegiance with the strong and now good Bad Bird, who was controlling what had become a double-strength beam from within the Comet Crusader.
Catatonic power to the rescue! Yeah!
Oh, Speedy!
And in the night sky, Polly could see the twinkle in the eye of her one true love. All of his friends wept for the loss of the fearless Speedy BJ.
Please don't cry, Polly. I'll take care of you now that Speedy's gone to the big restaurant in the sky.
I'll be okay. Look up in the sky! Huh?
Quick, get out of the way!
Huh?
Gee, I'm really hungry now.
It's Birdie! And Speedy, too!
I knew they'd be all right.
I'm home. So what are we all standing around for, looking like it's the end of the world when we got a lot of celebrating that we could be doing?
Oh, Birdie.
What?
Don't leave me again.
I never ever will, Carla, I promise.
Speedy, I was so afraid for you.
I had to come back. We still have 8 lives ahead of us, Polly, together.
Oh.
See, I'm never gonna leave you again. Do you hear me, Miss Esther?
Sure.
All right, glad that's understood. Now you can make me a pizza. Make me a pizza. That's a good one.
Hey, if you're not gonna treat her right, then move over, bud.
Who asked you to fight my battles?
He doesn't want you to fight for her because she knows you'd lose.
Hey, what about me?
Huh?
Enjoy your piece of the fallen comet. Do you folks want to get a souvenir for your pals?
Hey, Mom, what do you think?
I'd rather have a bowl of rice.
Daddy will rebuild the palace!
What a peach!
That'll be 1 catbird special to go. That's milk sauce over chicken wings in a saucer. This hot new dinner was inspired by Little Tokyo's biggest heroes.
Okay, ladies, here you go.
I'm on my way.
I gotta get to work now, Carla.
Hey, look where you're going with that pizza.
Look where I'm going. You ran right into me.
I got you this job, Crowboy, and I'm not gonna be responsible if you don't get your deliveries out on time. You hear what I'm saying?
Don't tell me how to do my job. You're so slow on your paws, I don't know where they ever came up with the name Speed.
Yeah, I'll race you to the end of the show.
I think I hear your mother calling.
That's just your wings flapping in your ears.
Better hurry up, Slowpoke. Your pizza's getting cold.
Oh, yeah?
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming here. Everything's gonna be just fabulous. I only wish I hadn't left all my kimonos behind, but there's a world of them.
Quiet, I'm sipping tea.
Oh, you fooled me. You said we were riding in a parade.
I told you we would be on a float, Cheesy.
And so the big cheese went off to... Oh, never mind. Just fade to black, will you? Ladies and gentlemen, the Samurai Pizza Cat Fan Club Oath!
The Pizza Cats are samurai. And I'd like to note...
Their antics take your breath away.
Like fur balls in your throat.
We kittens are a special breed. We never call a retreat.
Whenever Big Cheese knocks us down...
We land upon our fate.
So hail to thee, O Pizza Cat! Please ring your little bell. Although you may be pen and ink, we know you'll fight like
Pizza Cats! Samurai Pizza Cats!
We hoped you liked the show, it's the best that we could do.
Samurai Pizza Cats!
If you could do better, then we'd leave it up to you. Just a reminder, you might like to know, the cats will be back for another big show.